I'm Stephanie Newman, and I'm the Acting Deputy Public Affairs Officer at the U.S. Embassy in Ljubljana. And I'm here today to talk to you guys about my home state in the U.S. of Vermont. Vermont is a really small state in New England, that region of the U.S. It's very small in terms of population and geography. It's just under around 600,000 people live there, so very small. And my hometown is actually around 3,000 people. So I'm from a very small part of the country that you may not have heard of. Vermont is a beautiful state. It actually reminds me a lot of Slovenia. So as soon as I got to Slovenia, I felt like I was at home in Vermont. It has mountains, a lot of forests, a lot of places to go hiking and skiing. There's a really big lake called Lake Champlain that separates Vermont from New York State. So I grew up right on that lake and was always swimming. People go sailing. There's lots of really great outdoor activities. So one of my favorite hobbies as a kid growing up in Vermont was horseback riding, something that I still do today. There's so many places you can horseback ride in Vermont. It's beautiful, and I loved horses from when I was a very little kid, and I love doing it now. Have you ever tasted Chubby Hubby, Terry Garcia, fish food? These are all types of ice cream that's actually made in Vermont. It's made by a company called Ben&Jerry's, and they make amazing ice cream with really interesting ingredients and funny names, and it's delicious. So if you ever get a chance to try it, definitely have Ben&Jerry's. You can go to the factory if you're ever in Vermont. It's really fun. Everybody in Vermont loves Ben&Jerry's ice cream. So another great food that we make in Vermont is cheese. There are a lot of dairy farms, and people make a really great cheddar cheese. There are lots of other types of cheese that are made in Vermont, but cheddar is what we're really known for. So I already talked about the food, but Vermont also has great drinks. We have a lot of really great beers that are made in Vermont, and actually we have the most breweries per capita. So thanks for tuning in to this edition of Taste of the States. I hope you learned a lot about Vermont. It's been great walking around with you all, but unfortunately I have to go back to work, but I'll see you next time.